How's it going, everybody? Okay. So, for the most part, I'm just going to be sketching, drawing, vibing, doing some tedious line art. I'm not a fan of line art. I'm probably just going to do, for the front view, I'm going to cheat and do half and then flip it, get it done. And then I'll add the little details like the tuft of fur here and all that fun stuff. Nothing super exciting. Oop, I hate when I do that. But yeah. I did start it a little bit already, but that's because I just wanted to make sure that my pen pressure was working and everything. This is going to end up being my rough sheet eventually, so I do want to take my time with it, not rush. Might even do like a giveaway for one after I'm done doing one for my other Sona beer. Maybe I'll do an adoptable one. And then eventually I do want to use this to transfer it into Blender to make a new 3D model. Any broken lines. I want this one to be as thin as possible. And I'm just going to do that and erase that in the second ones. Yeah, that's fine. Just some eyebrow curves a little bit. This, uh, just commentary after. Like, I don't want too much detail, but at least want enough that it's readable. And yes, I know I chicken scratch when I like line work. I don't need that far if I'm going to just copy and paste it. Yep, that's not very fresh. That's not looking too bad. I don't know how many iterations of this I've probably done by now. But it is time to make a proper like rep sheet. And I'm probably going to be using the front view and the side view for 3D modeling. So I'll eventually hop back into Blender, cry a little bit. Hello, Runner Bean. How's it going? And thank you. This PNG that I'm currently using is actually from Derpwolf. I'm pretty sure yeah, I should have that linked below in my channel thing. My 3D model, which my webcam is currently broken. But yeah, how you doing? Eventually I will have my 3D model back up and running. It's just currently off off at the moment until the new one comes in later. But yeah, today's just a lazy Sunday of line work and pain. Because this is for an animation, so I want to make sure that the lines are thick enough that they don't blur, but thin enough that looks decently clean. It's like, for right now, I'll hide the line work right now. Turn the opacity back up to 100. This is what I'm currently working with. Cause stream to watch in a kind of day. How are you? Not too bad. But yeah, that's the end result for this. Okay, put the opacity back down to 45. Yeah, I will be adding a tail soon, eventually. I just didn't want to add it and have it hide some of the details. I want to put the tail on its own animation track. So I can see all the other proportions and everything that I would need. Because in like 3D modeling, you usually put the tail as a separate asset. Or at least how I've seen it done anyway. Don't know if that's the most ideal way, but it's a way I've seen. There's a reason I have these lines here, and I'm not sure why, but we're going to just actually, it's fine like that. It's a good start at least. I have to do this one for my main Sona, which is Lycos. Name keeps changing because it was sold for the longest time, but Everyone just calls me Lycos anyway, so I've just adapted to, yeah. So actually, yeah, it's definitely a cozy Sunday for me. Okay, so I want it to be like this, and then follow this line down like this, I think. Good enough. Clean this up a little bit. But yeah, I do at least want to get this done by my birthday next week so I can just have a nice chill gaming weekend. Then I'll start during my winter shutdown. Also, if you don't mind me asking, how's the audio? Do you think I need to adjust the music volume or my mic volume? I'm always paranoid about that kind of stuff. Audio is fine. That's good. Be done with shading. I think my least favorite part about like drawing is the line work part. I prefer the shading and coloring part. I do try to also host some like art raffles at least once a month if we ever reach the goal, but I took a long hiatus, so no art raffles for the last couple months. Dealing with life stuff, you know. So I'm a little bit rusty. This is also like a good get back to it kind of thing. Still not great at drawing hands either. The break definitely did not help that. I will eventually do a hand and foot stream. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Uh, should be here. There's a curve. This is also probably when I'm gonna add claws and everything too. Which I just have to translate to all the other sketches. So, I do have ads set up, just a heads up. It is 44 minutes. I usually use that as like a break for me to stand up and walk around. You know, some self-care stuff. Twitch will play ads regardless if I put it as no ads or not, so yeah. Just a heads up. I know a lot of people don't like them. I do my best trying to like pay attention to when they are going to go off so I can not. When I'm gaming, I'm less focused about that because unfortunately it happens. I can't pause the game. Actually, so you should curve that and then connect to the wrist like this. Something looks off about this one. I think it should. I think I should just bring it down. That looks a little bit cleaner. But yeah, the other upside to this is when I'm doing like some outfits and stuff, I can get a different angle of how the outfit looks. Hello, Fenrix. How are you? It's been a while. Oh, I also did not check that. I'm doing good here. Just way too much snow. Had to call off work. I feel that. Not directly in my area, but the area that I go to like Costco in, it's bad. They got like 2-ish feet of snow. I got green grass still. I had a little bit of snow last night and then it all melted. No problem. Yeah. I'm just slowly getting back into the drawing and Twitch scene again, so might just be a little bit slow. And my model is currently unavailable. Oh wow, there's a lot. You got about 8 inches here? Oh yeah. Do me a favor, keep it. Because I would like not to have that, so. Okay, I normally would. You know what? It's fine. I need it for proportions anyway. I would add a little bit more detail to this area, but as I realize I don't actually need that much done. Yeah, it's fine. What's the howl? Where'd the howl come from? It's not voice. Oh, thank you, Bean or Runner Bean, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the snack pack. Yeah, I do not fare well in the winter. That is actually why I tend to stream a lot more in the winter, because I am a shut-in as of December like 5th, where I just go to work, come home, game, draw, stream, all that fun stuff. And also I am trying the double stream on YouTube at the same time, but I don't even know if I have the chat set up properly. I'm sure one day I will. Alright, claws. Can't forget those. Okay, so it would be here. Anything that can be flipped, I'm just gonna do now. That's cool. Hope it's working there too. I need to get back to streaming too. I just streamed again a few weeks ago after a year away. Yeah, but the same here. I had a lot of life changes I had to deal with, so yeah. After all that's said and done, I moved and settled in, so yeah. A lot of my spare time was taken up with like getting ready to move and dealing with stuff. I also need to actually finish my fursuit head, which I need done by March, so time is on the crunch, but it doesn't come in until my birthday anyway for the head base. My friend printed it for me, so just need it to arrive. Because my 3D printer ain't doing shit like that. Now my second least favorite thing to do, feet. Like I don't mind them, but I suck at drawing them. There's a reason why most of my sketches are above the waist, or at least the hips. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a small little tiny circle here because there should be one. Then it should just go up. Round out this. I think. As I have to put toe bean claws, which my fursuit does not have. That's a later upgrade end line. As much as I actually want to do like a full fursuit stream, like I don't think I'd survive long enough to do longer than like 25 minutes in suit. Because, whew, it's a little bit warm. I'm using the wrong brush. I think it's just when I want to go erase those lines. I hope. At least I'm drawing on the right layer. That would suck. Okay, now the lazy part. Center. Right, you're in an animation folder. So I need to bring you out for a second. Flip horizontally. Everything else is details for like when I have to color. Looks pretty uniform. Okay, make it all one. Turn that off now. Oh, that's what it is. I was like, why did that change? Three little taps. Sometimes there's three, sometimes there's four. Depends on my mood. Today it's three. I got tired of the top being bald. I would put a full head of hair, but then I have a lot of other things to edit. I technically should add. Where's the ruler tool? Thank you. Let's see if I can get a nice ruler line. Why do I need the ruler line again? Oh, wait, no, I actually need the ruler line. But I do need to add the tail. Okay. See how that looks. A lot less detailed without all the extra things. Okay. So now the fun part. Use the smaller brush and add some guidelines. Before I do that, that line wouldn't be there. Uh, I should have did that before I flipped it. Yeah, it's fine. I can always just flip it again. There's a few lines that I needed anyway. Oh, I can just use that to line up everything else after. This part is where I need to go to a smaller one. This one's clear purely for a line. There's no exact pattern for it, it's just the forums have a slight blend to it. Not like shading, but just color difference. Okay. And I do this again. Horizontally. Okay, the only thing I'm going to adjust is the tail, because I sort of like how that. So I like how this line looks. Okay. Keep this and discard this. I keep my tail pretty simple. It's only a gray tail anyway. Maybe one day I'll make a nice pattern for it, but for now, I like it simple. Okay, put you back in the animation folder that you belong. Make sure you're actually in it. Okay. Everything. Oh, right there. Oh, I fucked that up. You're supposed to be gone. You don't exist. I forgot about that. Okay, one down. So what I should do, save, and I save the backup. Because something I've realized with Clip Studio Paint is always save a backup. It may be not as important right now, but it could be. Okay. Now the view I'm going to hate the most. Okay, so I need to add another layer. Here's the pain. As I'll realize the ears are slightly off position. So I'm going to have to adjust that too. Which I could probably actually just do by... No, I need a different brush. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to hide the onion skin for now. Where is... I keep forgetting them. Ugh. Yeah. I need to just take a sip of tea for a second. Oh. This one I can't make any shortcuts, unfortunately. Put my bald head on for right. Uniform. Try to keep everything around the same line width. This one still has the eye, which goes like. It's the eyebrow goes like this. This one will have different proportions, which is why I hate the 3/4 turn. It wasn't as bad as the back view. The back view I struggled with a lot. Definitely this out a little bit. That looks bad. Bear with me. I clearly did not line this in properly. Or unless, hang on. Oh no, that's why. Because the muzzle gets in the way. See, this is why I regret how I sketch. Because, yeah, that was more painful than it needed to be. And then we just go boop. That still looks off. I think what it is there we go. I guess this should actually go up past. Because that breaks the line there. Yeah, it's not the worst. I'll stop it with that. I hate trying to line up the proportions for that part. So one's gonna have lazy eye. So bring this back for a second. Okay, you wouldn't see any of the details on this far one. Hello, Captain. How's it going? Shouldn't you be asleep? It's 3 a.m. for you? Yeah, how you doing? I'm just sleeping? Totally sleeping. Are you sleeping with your eyes open? Twitch open. Oh. Mm-hmm. As long as I don't mess up your sleep pattern or affect your sleep. I'm also going to be using this for some things I'm going to be playing around with later. So I do need this line work to be the best I can do, at least. Because I do want to do like a digital kind of thing. Make a starting soon screen and then an ending screen for it. Maybe have like Lycos as the starting screen and Bureau as the ending screen. Above. Okay. Now this is the part I need the onion skin for. Okay, so there's one here. There's one here that goes like this, and then down, then tufts out like that. So this one should be lower. But yeah, how you doing today, Phantom? Getting some good sleep? But this view, you could see this traveling down, so. Okay, I can hide the onion skin now. Hello, hero. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Struggling with line work, my normal day-to-day struggle. Trying not to react as I normally would when I have my VTuber model open. Failing at that. Same here, same here. Moved. Yeah. So far, all I've done is that. And I still have one, two, three, four more, and then it flips, so it gets easier. That's the only thing I like about the turnarounds. You just copy and paste the second half, line everything up. Ooh. I wish I went to bed earlier. Yeah, anything new with you, hero? Fun, new, exciting. Let's see. That would be the shoulders. So. And then I'll have this line coming. And this one goes. Okay, now this one would actually have some detail. So bring the skin back. Same old here. That's fair. But same old is always good. How do you like the new Fortnite map? Or have you played it yet? I don't know when it came out. I just know it's my partner's been talking about it nonstop since it did drop, so and hello, Kira. Thank you for contributing to the art raffle. How you doing? And then I'm gonna games. Hmm. But yeah, lazy Sunday is definitely a good day. Ooh. Okay. So I am gonna take a quick 5 minute break. There is gonna be a 3 minute ad playing. I'm just gonna use that time to stand up, stretch, and basically decramp my back from sitting hunched over like a shrimp. We'll still be reading chat and everything, but yeah, I just want to get the ad break out of the way, where Twitch just automatically puts it. Oh, stretchy time. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out for anyone who is able to still see. Let's put the animation on, shall we? Why is it not showing that turning? You're in an animation pool. Hmm, weird. Am I trying on the wrong layer? No? 'Cause that should be turning with that. Hmm. Oh, I'll figure that out in a minute. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, right, because there's no other ones. That's why. That's why it doesn't spin properly. Side view. Back view. And that would be the flip. Okay. So we are back now. Sorry, I did try playing the animation to see why. No, it still does that. Well, I guess because this one's blank right now, it'll probably transition after. Okay, I'll figure that out after. Later, like us time. Player Lego's problem to figure out why that animation is still framed. I caught the sneeze on time. Let's go. And there's only one. So collarbone does extend all the way to the shoulder like that. I'm probably gonna have to fix the angle of this after, but let's do it now. Okay, no, that looks decent. I do want the line work to be good enough so I can just cell shade. Feel easy. Okay. And let's continue again this way. Do all the way down here, finish this side, and then we'll come back up. And then do the fun test where you see if you missed any lines or anything. Or important lines anyway. I can't forget the tail again, because from this view you'll see it sticking out over here. I say again, because actually with this part I'm just gonna use that for the elbow. Yeah, it looks decent. Although, something that was actually kind of funny. So, when I went for wings with some coworkers, I actually had furry come up as a conversation topic, and it was really mixed. Two of my coworkers were very not so keen on it, but I had six of my coworkers being very like cool and upset, like accepting and defensive, possibly because they know about me, but it was just funny, just the reactions. And I actually had one of those moments where you like spit out your drink and cough because one of them kind of they misphrased something, but how they misphrased it was basically like a direct like, "Hey, aren't you one?" It's like, hmm, oh, why does that look? That looks broken as shit. Sorry, I think I followed the wrong line. Okay, this seems to be thinner. That. This needs to go this. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny. It did make me laugh a little bit. But in the very moment of it, I was like, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Next topic. Like, frankly, I don't care. But, yeah, just mm, terrifying. It was cool that some of them were really, like, chill. But two of them I have to be a little bit more cautious around, apparently. They're also not very, like, accepting about a lot of things, so they're just there. But yeah, that's my funny story. I don't have very many funny stories. I'm sorry. I do have some like personal stuff going on, but it's personal, so I will probably keep it that way. And for anyone who does need to actually hear this, drinking and driving is bad. I know that it's common sense, but some people don't like that common sense. But also, I won't lecture people on it. It's their choice. It's not a good one, but yeah. Okay, I need to change this topic to something else. Um, hmm. Should I make a whole bunch of outfits with this? Because at least like with the turnaround, if I do like if like any meme outfits come out, like the pulling up the pants meme and stuff like that, I could do that with these and have like a different view from each side. I do miss that meme. That was a fun one. I am putting those lines because I do want to have the boxer line, but also the other line. They both help with different things. But I do like those the things that go like this. Where it's like a cloth here and then it has like the rope. I do like those, I just don't remember what they're called. I think it starts with an F. I would totally wear one. I'm actually going to change the music type. Uh, mm, I want a little more upbeat. I don't want to listen to Has Been right now. This will be fine. I do like the song. I do like the peep view for these. I just don't like drawing the like other parts. Looking at the time, I probably have about another 50 minutes. Because then I have to go for get dinner ready and everything. Because eating is important. And I can't let my ADHD win and forget to do that again. It is a common struggle. I actually did like this movie a lot. So I need to get this correct. Yeah, I need to skim back. So this part goes like this. Then it comes out, down. That. I do want this to stand out a little bit more. That up a little bit. This was the part that I struggled with the side view, is getting these to line up properly. I'm just gonna do light curves for them. Oh, if you can see the arm, you would be able to see everything else. So we go like this. That, but then also, just for reference point, and also fixing some things I realized. Because you can see the arm here, but you wouldn't see much of this part, but you would see the part connected to the pack. I also have to finish the other pack. That doesn't look too bad yet. You wouldn't see the small toe here. Okay. And that's why it's good to take a step back, look at everything, look to make sure everything lines up. Actually, I don't know what the song is, but I feel attacked. I'm gonna keep that like that. Actually, so if that's the case, this line's wrong, which is why the other line was like that. I think she needs to go up more. And then we'll have it ending into there. Let's up a little bit, make this a sharper point. So I think today I'm going to try to get through side view. There, bring this back. So this and the side view, or at least start the side view. And then I'll pick up next time with 3/4 turn, back view, and then we'll start the coloring and shading and stuff. Because I feel like the coloring and shading won't take too long, but the line work's gonna take an eon. For me anyway. And then I get the fun of putting all these into a very condensed speed paint of everything. Which I might actually just make a YouTube video of like me going over all the steps and everything. And the pain. I don't think all of it was recorded though, so I might do a simpler one. Okay, so you go up like this. Okay. I wonder if the YouTube chat's actually working. Oh, I haven't heard this song in forever. Shit. It should be like this because the angle. It's curled there, so I don't need to do that one. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna lazily do this. Okay, so it goes this. No, I can't just copy and paste it. Okay, I'll just have to That's originally how I got it to do that. Because I slightly adjusted it. Do that because there would be one more toe beam. See how that looks. This needs to go up. And the box. No, that's fine. Just needs to go up. Okay. Things that don't need to go. Okay, uniform. Okay, tail. Before I forget. Okay, so I do need the onion skin. So I have the tail going to about basic bitch tail. Okay, I have the onion skin. So for this to line up here, okay, so I have toe beams to make, or Army just wants to copy and paste that one because I actually like how that one turned out. Lazy. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and up here, and we're gonna grab this, go over one, make slightly bigger. We're gonna make this one slightly smaller. Oh, did I not actually put? Yeah, because I realized I did not put that. There we go. Okay, now to 3 tufts. Okay, side view is done. So, because I'm going to be doing it this, first I'm going to save. And this is why I don't trust Clip Studio. I'm going to make a backup. So I don't like redoing stuff a second or third time. Okay, so now we're going to duplicate the layer. And I'm going to change this so it says left. And now we're going to grab the entire thing. Outside here. Flip horizontally. Interesting. Okay, so side, right back view, apply, put that here. Right, and where'd it go? Okay, so then we get to the front view on here, it would be right here. Okay, so the side, 3/4 turn back view. Why is there so much more here? Am I missing this? Yeah. Okay, so front view, side view, or 3/4 side view, 3/4 back view. So you're in the wrong spot. Okay, because that's the back view. This should be 3/4 back. These two need to be swapped. Okay, so it would go back, 3/4, side, front. And then it would go view, side view. Or the side view. I have two of those. No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure that everything's going to line up properly. So this should be the one I just did. If you Okay. Okay, so that's the back view, that's the 3/4 side, and the final one. So now if I press that, I know it's gonna look weird once I do this, but okay, so at least has the 3/4. Okay, so we are at the 2 hour mark. I am quickly just gonna look for someone to raid into, and I'm gonna call it there because I do have plans shortly. So yeah, tomorrow I'll do the side view, 3/4, and maybe start the back view. But yeah, man, this takes a long time. Okay, yeah, let's look for someone to raid into, shall we? Um, so uh, okay, so I raided Krug recently. And I'm gonna try to make a new friend. Okay, I don't see anyone on doing art right now. Ooh, what's the Ray Young? I haven't rated him in a while. Okay. Thanks everyone who tuned in. Don't forget to hydrate, stretch, and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I'll probably try to do this either tomorrow or continue it on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see how everything goes for this week. But yeah, thanks everyone tuned in. Be safe. Go get some good rests. And yeah, here's Young.